Hello and welcome to Arfie Games, where it is all dinos all day. As you likely know, tonight's stream, it's a fun one. We're going back to Naya Dinos. Not a whole lot of white in the list, but some pretty fun, exciting stuff. Hopefully it does the trick. I think it will, certainly. This is still a little slightly rough. Could use some tweaks, but oh, a lot of good things going to happen tonight. Crossing the fingers. Going to the changes. As always, we got Tamiyo Safekeeping. Replacing Commune with Dinosaurs still. That's been feeling fantastic, having the potential to save something, gain a little bit of life. It's made all the difference. More important than Commune with Dinosaurs right now. I may add Commune back in to help increase consistency, grabbing a land, grabbing a dino as always, but for now, that's still doing the trick. Fantastic stuff. Tonight, it's Marauding Raptor and Drover of the Mighty. So, we've cut Otepec Huntmaster. It is at 2 toughness, and we did bring in Flame Sweep because there's 3 enraged dinos in the list here. So, Otepec Huntmaster, gonna die to Flame Sweep, unfortunately. Then speaking of enraged dinos, still Ranging Raptors with something that's pinging a lot of things, not just Marauding Raptor, but Flame Sweep has the potential to get value from Ranging Raptors, along with Forerunner of the Empire, the Dino Forerunner, Human Soldier. Man, fantastic stuff. Now there is a Polyraptor in the background of this guy. I didn't bring it in for tonight. I don't think it's quite necessary, but hey, Chuni, how's it going? Good evening to you as well. Yes, Forerunner of the Empire, going to do fantastic. So, as I was saying, lots of ways to trigger Enrage, ping our own creatures, but also keep the small stuff on the opponent's side down a little bit. So with 4 Forerunners, 4 Flame Sweep, and 4 Marauding Raptors, that's got to be plenty of options and opportunity to ping Ranging Raptors, Ripjaw Raptor for that fantastic card draw, and then Trapjaw Tyrant, the inspiration for the name for tonight. It's a trap. Well, it could be a trap, but I think Trapjaw Tyrant is going to be pretty fantastic. I mean, hopefully we're going to exile quite a few creatures when we ping this guy. If they can't kill it, well, they're not going to swing with something that's, say, a 4/4 ever, because Trapjaw, of course, would likely just block that, kill it, exile something else. So there is the potential for Trapjaw to really slow combat down, let us build up a nice board, ping Trapjaw a couple times, potentially with Forerunner to clear things out. So if they can't deal with Trapjaw, that might help, certainly. And we will want to protect it. I would imagine this guy might be public enemy number 1 for the opponent. So Tamiyo's probably going to happen. We'll use Tamiyo's to save a Trapjaw, especially if it's exiled some things. Then, of course, in the 5 slots, Regisaur Alpha, as always, doing fantastic work. Now, I did cut 1 queen. You will see I have 2 copies of Ghalta, Primal Hunger. Definitely, I don't want to probably ever go to 1, just because, as you've likely seen multiple times here, or you've seen yourself, Ghalta, the queen, finishes games pretty quick if the opponent can't answer things. Blue Bear, how's it going? How's it going? Yes, I did bring Naya Dinos tonight. You got me inspired with you going Naya Dinos, so yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of a spin on it. A way somebody could approach Naya Dinos. There's certainly a lot of fantastic options, but this one really zeroing in on triggering Enrage. Again, Trapjaw, Ripjaw Raptor, and Ranging Raptors. We got Forerunner, Flame Sweep, and Marauding Raptor to ping and just get some fantastic value from those 3 enraged dinos. Now, for the mana base. Anytime you add a 3rd color, it's going to be pretty clunky, but again, with Streets of New Capenna getting the Naya Triome land, it's going to really increase consistency. I'll likely be going Naya a little bit more often, I would imagine. Bunch of basics, 5 tonight. Usually it's 6 basics, just to have plenty of potential if Ranging Raptors really goes off. Want to be grabbing those lands as much as possible. Don't want to run out. Oh, yes, Toonie. You said it. Excited for all the Enrage. I think it's going to be good. Lair of the Hydra, I did not forget tonight, so that's a positive. 2 Rootbound Crag, 2 Stomping Ground, 2 Sacred Foundry, Temple Garden at 4. Now, perhaps that's too many sources of white. Really, it's only needed for Trapjaw Tyrant, and you will see Temple Altisaur there. So perhaps the white sources could be reduced potentially, leaning more on Secluded Courtyard and Unclaimed Territory to help cast those dinos that do cost white. But like I said, there are probably a little bit of tweaks to the mana base, the creatures as well. Shifting Ceratops, I mean, that's got to be in. I am a little worried. I love having Shifting Ceratops in the main board just to start off game 1 in case you're facing some of that nasty blue-based control, Azorius, of course, Jeskai, Dimir, rogues, ninjas, stuff like that. Shifting does the trick, and it's oftentimes a fantastic top deck, but we'll leave it out in the sideboard for now. Blast Zone, pretty exciting stuff. I didn't have Blast Zone in last night, I believe, when I faced Golgari Food, and that was rough, so I certainly missed it. Taking out everything at 1, fantastic stuff. Get rid of all those ravenous squirrels, witch's oven, cauldron familiar, the gooses, just all those nasty things. So it's nice having this back in. I think I probably should at the very least just leave it in. I know some of you guys have started trying out Blast Zone, and I think it's never a bad thing. Your removal answer for a certain mana cost. The worst case scenario, it's a land. If you don't need it, you can still help cast a bunch of other stuff, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Main deck, Shifting Ceratops does help quite a bit. Pretty much I just wanted to add some space. Perhaps I could potentially... no worries, but I do think I prefer main deck Shifting Ceratops. Sideboard could be a little rough. We could get caught out potentially, but pretty much I just switched it up because I wanted to start with Forerunner tonight because of all the 3 Enraged dinos, maximize the hits, that sort of thing. But I could see cutting Forerunner. I think Flame Sweep and Marauding Raptor may be enough potential to trigger Enrage, something like that. Oh, Golgari Food, very rough, for sure. They do put in work, definitely. I do have some trample on Ghalta and the Dino token, but like you say, definitely trample does the trick. Certainly against Golgari Food, all those small things, especially the cat, when they want to sacrifice that, then we just never get any damage through if the creature has or doesn't have trample. I don't know. We'll see. There's always potential for planeswalkers. Oftentimes I don't run any of them. Sometimes it has been Domri, Anarch of Bolas, for the buff to power of all the creatures, the ramp, the fighting. Does quite a bit of work, but 3-color planeswalkers, yeah, I'll consider it, definitely. Always open to new ideas. Anger of the Gods, moving along. Yes, definitely. We need this card. Is it Phoenix? This is the thing that helps. That's my favorite thing for Is It Phoenix, and also other small things, hitting stuff, exiling them, fantastic. And I just realized I forgot Deathgorge Scavenger, but I'll leave it out for now. Hopefully we don't get caught out. And Rampaging Frostodon, my goodness, I'm forgetting everything tonight. Well, okay. No Rampaging Frostodon, no Deathgorge Scavenger. That is a slight oversight on my part. But yes, Temple Altisaur to help increase durability. Now, there's a good chance I should switch Temple Altisaur here for something like Rampaging Ferocidon and Deathgorge Scavenger. But like I say, you know, it's time to tweak chances for tweaking, and yeah, we'll leave it as is for tonight. Yes, Golgari food, I think they'll continue to be significant. Golgari food and also Jund food, I think, is pretty fantastic. They'll always be around to some degree, I would imagine. Hard to say. Pretty much Golgari or Jund. I do like Anger of the Gods. Before Ravenous Squirrel came out, something that just gets so massive, Anger of the Gods was my all-time favorite, because usually they didn't have too many big things that grew past 3 toughness. But with the squirrel, sometimes they're left with just a massive body. But I think we're going to keep that. Certainly, looks like it could do the trick. We got Drover the Mighty, hopefully to help cast probably a Regisaur Alpha, but we'll see if we draw a Marauding Raptor. But usually, yeah, it's been Blast Zone, Anger of the Gods in the past, and it could still be Anger of the Gods to help against Golgari food. At the very least, maybe taking out the cat, but it seemed... Oh, okay, well, speaking of Marauding Raptor, I will take it. It looks like it may be Azorius artifacts, something like that. So this could be rough. Ooh, the portable hole. That's, yeah. Oh, I think Ravenous Squirrel is probably their best addition. Man, I can't sing the praises of Ravenous Squirrel enough. That is just fantastic card. Probably want to take out Emery Lurker of the Loch. Perhaps they're going to play some more creatures that Flame Sweep will be able to take out. So hopefully we can get some work done. I do see that portable hole, and Moon Snare prototype is also costing 1. So Blast Zone next game I think is going to do the trick potentially. I imagine they'll leave in portable holes. Ooh, that'll sit. Man, Esper Sentinel. Ouch. That is painful, but equip creature +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So, if we do cast Flame Sweep, we would... Well, no, we don't want to cast Flame Sweep because it would kill Drover. I'm going to play Forerunner. We'll try and set up next turn for Trapjaw Tyrant. Hopefully, it's going to do the trick. I do like drawing cards. Hopefully there's no second portable hole to get rid of Drover of the Mighty. It's going to be really rough and awkward next turn, but at least we will have Flame Sweep, so that is a positive. I think we'll definitely exile that token, so Nettlecyst will come off, and because it is a germ, well, because it is a token, it won't actually come back. It just disappears when Trapjaw Tyrant exiles it. So hopefully we can make that happen. We're going to hope they don't counter what we play next turn. Like I was saying, it's kind of rough not having Shifting Ceratops in, and certainly I think Shifting Ceratops would help right now. Ooh, a nasty Thought Monitor. But again, Flame Sweep. With Thought Monitor being 2 toughness, that could be good. We got to watch out for Metallic Rebuke, though. I believe you can tap an artifact or an artifact creature to reduce its cost, and then you get to counter a spell. It's pretty rough. Okay. I think they have it. I imagine they have it. I'm just going to go Ripjaw. Okay, they don't. Well, shoot. I felt they had something like a counter spell, and I would have rather them counter Ripjaw. We did take out Esper Sentinel, so that actually works out quite nicely now that I think about it. I'll hold Drover back just in case I need to use Tamiyos for somebody important to save them. I think Thought Monitor may have traded with Drover there, and I do want to maintain 5 potential mana. Ooh, Ingenious Smith. Well, hopefully we can maybe take that out with a Flame Sweep. That actually would be pretty sweet. Now that I think about it, if they go Thought Monitor, Flame Sweep, that's going to be pretty sweet. Ooh. Thought Monitor plus Esper Sentinel. Yes, please. I think they can, yeah, Thought Monitor for 2. 1, 2. Another Esper Sentinel. Thought Monitor for 1. Is it? Looks like it. Ooh, nasty. Nasty stuff. An 8/8. My goodness, that is not nice. Well, at the very least, it doesn't have a lifelink, but 8 is painful. We do have stuff that can deal with that, though. Now the question is, take out Ingenious Smith, both Esper Sentinels, and Emery. I think I'll just go Trapjaw. Hope they don't counter it. Good, good, good. We do take out both Esper Sentinels, so that's pretty nice. They don't draw cards, and yeah. Hopefully that does the trick. Oh, and a forest as well to save something, potentially, with Tamiyos. Definitely be gaining 2 life. Hopefully things don't get too big when they attach Nettlecyst onto somebody, but we will have some, hopefully, fantastic blockers. I mean, Trapjaw if they can't do anything to it, but again, we do have Tamiyos to help next turn. Flame Sweep to potentially take out some more stuff, exile some more things with Trapjaw, so I think this is looking good. Hopping in. Yes, the Flaming Draco, you said it. Hopefully something spicy. Hopefully it's not a trap. I don't think so. It seems to be working out so far. Game 1 here against Azorius Artifacts. Certainly doing the trick. It is nice being able to deal with some big flyer like we just did. Thought Monitor there. Nettlecyst pops off and they have to pay mana to reattach it to something, which currently won't have flying. So that's quite nice. Another Nettlecyst. Huh. Well, I'm thinking we'll definitely want to exile the Ingenious Smith. Yeah. Oh, Blue Bear, I mean, people often or probably haven't played Trapjaw Tyrant, but its entrance animation is also the animation that happens when you exile a creature with it. I think that top level, that's just fantastic. When I rediscovered that fact, I mean, I think I should just go Naya Dinos all the time because I love that animation. It's fantastic. Most cards don't have an animation when they do something like that, one of their abilities. So Trapjaw Tyrant is pretty special in that regard. Oh yeah, we're going to be killing some stuff coming up. Oh, another Forerunner. That could get pretty nasty. We could go Regisaur Alpha to deal 2 damage to everything. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay, so we're dealing 2 to everything, and we are exiling 2 things. I think this is going to do the trick. Ouch, that is painful stuff. My goodness. Okay, Flaming Draco, you said spicy, and that is spicy. My gosh. Huh. Yes. Now Wizards is doing less, but I think they should put in the extra effort. Make some sweet animations. Oh, Blue Bear, I mean, seeing that animation twice, exiling, that is exactly the example I was hoping for to help illustrate the potential. Take out a bunch of small stuff. Trapjaw exiles the creatures that are left over, and their board is either completely open or they have 1 or 2 things left over. And yeah, Chuni, that was a good game, to say the least. So, at the very least, you see the potential of something like this. Now, certainly, a lot of blue stuff. Shifting Ceratops, 100% coming in. I think Blast Zone is going to do the trick. Question is, what to cut? Ranging, kind of nice getting the lands, but got to make space for stuff somewhere. I could see maybe cutting Drover of the Mighty or Marauding Raptor, but you saw there Drover did help greatly, being that 5th mana, helping to cast Trapjaw, Regisaur Alpha. Just lovely, lovely stuff. And especially Regisaur Alpha being 2 dinosaur bodies, we get those 2 activations of Forerunner on 1 creature. It does the trick. There is also the potential for something like Raptor Hatchling, which you guys may have tried out in the past. 1 in a red for a 1/1. Whenever it's dealt damage, you make a dinosaur token. So that way as well, you're making more dinos. 2 dinos for the price of 1, I guess. But what might... Oh, we could cut we'll cut 2 in a forest. Okay. Hopefully we don't get messed up with the blast zones there, only tapping for a colorless, unfortunately, but we could still make it work. Especially with Drover of the Mighty, that's going to help fix mana ramp as well. So I do feel a little more safe having Drover in comparison to Otepec Huntmaster, but could be nice. It is nice seeing shifting Ceratops there, but ooh, that's better. That is definitely looking better. Tamiyos could be nice, saving Marauding Raptor, likely. I would imagine a portable hole, but I'm going to play it safe. I'm actually going to send that Trapjaw to the bottom. I do like the potential of Flame Sweep. A lot of their stuff seems to be at 2 toughness or less, so I think Flame Sweep is going to do the trick here. Oh, yes. Flaming Draco, the art, Regisaur Alpha. There's some pretty fantastic dino art. That's Cerulean Drake. Protection from red. You don't see Cerulean Drake a whole lot. Oh. Well, you know what that calls for, but it is to be expected. We saw the portable hole game 1, and well, we're still drawing the 2 drops. Good stuff. If I had 2 sources of green, I'd probably play things out differently, just so I have at least 1 green left to save Drover of the Mighty here. Cerulean Drake could be a headache, though. Double Flame Sweep. Well, we could make a really big, well, kind of big, Lair of the Hydra, 3/3. I think that's just what we got to do. Get a little bit of damage on him. Feathered large dinos, always fantastic. Some of those elder dinos. I actually do love Zetalpa, Primal Dawn, which I am in Naya colors, so that could be something to add. Maybe 1 or 2 copies of Zetalpa. Keyword Soup, which actually, now that I think about it, Zetalpa having so many abilities would work fantastically with Eater of Virtue, the legendary artifact, samurai sword from Neon Dynasty. When the creature dies, they're exiled, and the creature you attach Eater of Virtue to gets all those abilities of creatures that were exiled with Eater of Virtue. I mean, it's kind of hard to get rid of something indestructible, but these 2 Nettlecysts, that's going to be rough. Well, I'll just continue making a big Lair of the Hydra. 1, 4, yeah, 4. Very different game from the previous one. Silverclad Ferocidons, very interesting stuff. I've tried it a couple times, not seriously, but it's fairly high costed. I could probably be persuaded to try Silverclad Ferocidons. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Feathery purple colors. Lovely stuff. It is an enraged dino, and sacrificing permanents could certainly get the job done. But yes, come on, top deck dino. We got enough mana is right. Ooh, well, Azorius artifacts. You may have had games like that where they just get nasty, nasty big Nettlecysts. That was rough. Let's see. Temple Altisaur actually might be nice when they get big things, the big Nettlecyst, that sort of stuff. Abzan Dino Reanimator. Could be fun, yeah. Anything, reanimation. Oh, lovely, lovely. Exciting times. I'm thinking we just keep it as is. Try and go as fast as possible. Rotting turn 3. Reanimation turn 4. Yes, definitely rotting to enable getting something big into the graveyard with that discard and then bringing it back with whatever. I was thinking Anger of the Gods, but I do like the potential of Blast Zone. Oh, what did I press? Huh. Looks like I pressed... Oh, we go first. Okay. I thought I pressed something wrong. I hit the space bar by accident. But yeah, I do like Blast Zone over Anger of the Gods to take out some of those artifacts that cost 1. Portable Hole to potentially get some of those little guys back. Ooh, that's far worse. Ouch. That's much worse as well. Well, slightly better, but if we are on the draw, maybe I would risk something like that. That's too bad. But you saw a beautiful, beautiful game 1 there. Ooh, well, we're keeping that. Yep. Gonna have to just hope they don't have a portable hole that's really gonna slow things down, but Blast Zone would be nice. Help save some things. Come on, no Blast Zone. Or portable hole. I jinxed myself. No portable hole, and it happened. That's interesting. Well, I get Temple Garden tapped. I'm kind of considering swinging with Drover of the Mighty, Flame Sweep, take out the Nettlecyst. Actually, no, I'll hold it back. Chances are Nettlecyst is actually growing past 3 this turn. If they did want to block Drover of the Mighty, they might figure we have some shenanigans, because why would we attack with a 1-1 unless we weren't able to do something funny? They also could have Metallic Rebuke here, so I think I'll just hold off on things. Doesn't feel too bad taking 3. Cerulean Drake. Double, oh my goodness. Well, I mean, Blast Zone will be able to help take out these Cerulean Drakes here, where Anger of the Gods would lead those things up, unfortunately. Ooh, Forerunner, yes, do the trick. Help us out, good buddy. Yeah, let's try for Trapjaw. Hopefully things stick around. They don't do another portable hole on Drover of the Mighty, but if all goes well, we'll get rid of Nettlecyst there. That would be nice. Gotta do something to someone. Quick. Man, they're reading Trapjaw for quite a while there. Trying to figure out some way around this. Seems like they probably don't have a counter spell. Maybe it's just another land that they have in hand. Or definitely not blocking. Got to maintain all that stuff. Hard to say what they're thinking, planning. They have to do something to someone, if they can. Okay, sacrificing treasure vault. Get some treasures. So they have something that requires mana, perhaps. Oh, good, good. We got the Trapjaw, got the pings. We don't take out the Cerulean Drakes, but at the very least we get rid of this Nettlecyst. So that's lovely stuff. Do a little bit of damage with Forerunner there. 1 is not nothing, but hopefully they can't deal with Trapjaw. Ping it again, or potentially get a Regisaur Alpha next turn. Exile both Cerulean Drakes there. Okay. So it looks like Flame Sweep's going to be pretty good. Getting rid of Ingenious Smith, and then with the 1 trigger from Trapjaw, we'll get rid of 1 Cerulean Drake. Seems like they're going to put Shadow Spear on something, though. Probably one of the Cerulean Drakes, I would imagine. Gotta do something, though. Rampaging Frostodon. I mean, like I say, I did forget, unfortunately, to add that in. Sideboard or mainboard. Oh, Ravager Worm animation. Yes, you said it. Fantastic stuff. Oh, so many satisfying animations. 7 and 1 though. That's a lot of damage. I don't know if we can make it happen. Going to 2. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can make it happen because Cerulean Drake, one of them will be left unexiled, and they'll just attach Nettle Cyst to it, unfortunately. So, Flame Sweep, ping something. I was hoping for that Regisaur Alpha to get rid of both Cerulean Drakes, but that is not the case. Five, one, yeah. That is going to do it, unfortunately. Some nasty stuff, some pretty good potential. Game one there. It was a fun time, but yeah. Cerulean Drake. Haven't seen that in quite some time, but it did the trick for the opponent. Wondering how many copies they do have in their sideboard. I think it's probably not a full play set. Maybe it is. I, again, haven't seen Cerulean Drake a whole lot, but it is rough that it does survive those fantastic cheap sweepers. If Flame Sweep would be able to take it out, certainly we would have won that one, but no, that's how it goes. At least Trapjaw can deal with those big high-powered flyers, but that's not quite going to do it. Hopefully we don't have to mulligan to 4 for something pretty decent. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I do like the potential of Forerunner. Pretty good chance we get to a third land and we'll be able to go with that. Ooh, what is this? Another Azorius Artifacts? Mono white artifact aggro? Something like that? Oh. Is this the same person we just faced? I should have kept a closer look on their name. But back to back. Interesting. Huh. Well, Flame Sweep next turn, hopefully. We get a third land. They don't do anything to Drover the Mighty. Yes, definitely some flying dinos. Dinos with reach. Of course, shifting Ceratops can potentially get reach for 1 green, but there are some fantastic flying dinos. Definitely. Kinjali's Sunwing. Creatures our opponents control enter the battlefield tapped, so that certainly does the trick a lot of the time. Yeah, I kind of like setting up with Forerunner. But whenever they cast an artifact spell, put a counter on Patchwork Automaton, so that could grow past 2 toughness out of range of Flame Sweep. Ingenious Smith next turn is going to grow out of range of Flame Sweep, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Tamiyos to save Drover. Then I'll just go Flame Sweep, take all those things out. I think that feels pretty good. Oh, the last... Okay, so it's just variants, how things happen. Azorius Artifacts is popular tonight. But hopefully that slowed him down enough. Yeah, I'll go with the Temple Garden. Just so we have that Drover left untapped, we'll be able to potentially block and get rid of stuff. But Trapjaw Tyrant, 100%. Oh, Chuny, certainly that seemed like a good play, the right play. It was rough getting rid of Tamiyos, but I think that had to happen. Taking out all 3 things before they grew out of control, out of range. Certainly 3 for 1. I think that's pretty fantastic. Ooh, the Eater of Virtue. Oh, that, ooh, at 10-8, that is not nice. But yeah, they're all tapped out. Trapjaw, ping. Get rid of Esper Sentinel there. They aren't drawing anything, so it is pretty nice since basically we're all creatures. We don't have to worry about that nasty card advantage that can happen from Esper Sentinel. That's pretty cool. They buffed our Drover. We can't really make use of that, but a 7/7 Drover, Thank you very much, Makiteka. I think that's how you say it. As long as... Oh, I was going to say as long as Forerunner survives, but... Ranging Raptors? I'll go with Drover the Mighty. I'll save a Dino just in case we need it to trigger Forerunner to deal damage to stuff and also enable another exile from Trapjaw there. Perhaps could have held that one Drover back, so we have the potential of Flame Sweep if they do go some creatures coming up here. We do have one Drover and the Forerunner there to block something, but I don't think they have a whole lot of haste. What does Portrait of Michiko do? It's nothing too crazy. Oh, I see. Oops. Oops is right. Man, we were almost dead. Okay. We're lucky. That's going to help us win. Whew. Man, nasty. Cave of the Frost Dragon. And actually... Oh, okay. They just conceded. But, like you saw there, if I had held Drover the Mighty back, could have gone Flame Sweep to exile that Cave of the Frost Dragon, and we wouldn't have to worry about... nasty big flyer. So we got lucky, we got fortunate there. Anger of the Gods, maybe, potentially, but Shifting Ceratops, Blue Bear, like you say, stuff with reach, and of course it is somewhat of a blue color, counter spells, that sort of thing, and some blue creatures, so certainly Shifting Ceratops gonna be nice. Again, still keeping in Flame Sweep. That did fantastic work, taking out 3 things there. Press F for Makiteka. Yes. I was sure that was over. But a learning lesson, something like Flame Sweep if we are low, or if you are low and you don't want to risk some nasty things happening. I did actually forget about the potential of that manland, which luckily we still made it happen. Hopefully we get another source of something, a source of green, so that we can play Ripjaw Raptor here. But 2 lands, Marauding Raptor. Of course, there is always the potential of that nasty, nasty portable hole. Hopefully they don't exile Marauding. Now, if we face Azorius artifacts a 3rd time after this, I'm going to say something's up. Maybe. Well, here goes nothing. Shifting, definitely. Oh. Cave of the Frost Dragon, blocking that. It's going to be good. But also Blast Zone, now that I think about it. They got Shadow Spear. Black Staff of Waterdeep also cost 1, so still a lot of things that cost 1 that Blast Zone might be nice to take out. It's always nice if we can pop Blast Zone the second we play it, because it does come into play with 1 charge counter, but that's nasty stuff. Excuse me. Nasty stuff right there. Oh, we might not be doing it. Oh, did get the land. Forerunner. Tough to say. Might not be able to make it happen. I mean, Ingenious Smith will be a 4/4, so Ripjaw could nicely block that as long as they don't put something on it. I'll make use of Marauding. It's going to be a big Ornithopter that we can't unfortunately deal with. Yo, Guccio, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, your girlfriend's sleeping. Hi, Francesca. How's it going? good night tonight. Well, not so good at the moment. Yeah, one land. Would have been nice to take out Trapjaw. Or to get Trapjaw and take out that Ornithopter, but couldn't quite get it done. Nasty flying things from these Azorius artifacts. That's how it goes. I still like Flame Sweep though. At the right moment, and also to trigger Enrage. I was thinking of switching Flame Sweep for Blast Zone, but triggering Enrage, that's pretty important. 1 for 1. I think we'll still get it done. Feeling pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking Blast Zone, Anger of the Gods. I'm going to switch Flame Sweep actually for Anger of the Gods. Take out stuff that's a little bit more... Yeah, Anger of the Gods. Hopefully they don't have those nasty Cerulean Drakes, but yeah, I think we'll get it done. Get it done. Oh. Almost up to 7. Maybe get to all-time concurrent viewer record. I think 12 would break the record. Sir Maximilian, Crush the Week, very useful. I have considered that, definitely. Oh, fantastic. Exiling Goblins. As long as we can foretell it. For anybody that doesn't know, 2 and 1 in a red to deal 2 damage at sorcery speed, or you can foretell it and... let's see. Gotta think about this one. Don't have 2 sources of red yet for Anger of the Gods. Yeah. I feel safe being on the play. Hopefully it works out. Yes, exiling goblins, yeah. Oh, well, certainly when there's multiple sweepers, confusion can happen. Sometimes I jam Sweltering Suns and Anger of the Gods, both costing the same. Sweltering Suns, the cycling sweeper. Oh, there's the second source of red, so might have been nice keeping Anger of the Gods, but that's not the case. As long as we're playing bunches of creatures, Esper Sentinel here isn't going to be drawing them cards, so that is positive. Yes, Blue Bear, you said it. Always nice having more people enjoying dinos, whether you're watching right now or later on. Forerunner, though, let's set up some stuff, because potentially next turn we're getting Trapjaw, we're exiling things, we're killing that Esper Sentinel because it's still at 1, so that's good. Certainly nice being able to take out something like Esper Sentinel and then down the line going Tamiyos or another sweeper. It's always rough. If you guys have faced something like Esper Sentinel, you have a couple spells, just seeing the opponent draw lots of cards, not a good time, usually. Ooh. Well, we can make it happen. Okay, so Eater Virtue, getting that on the Ginger Brute so that whatever they attach it to next can have haste. So that's pretty good. Yes, definitely. Temple Garden, Trapjaw. That's what it's all about. And we're actually exiling 2 things because Marauding Raptor plus Forerunner pings. We don't need to exile 2 things, but... okay. I like it. Get as much damage as possible and hope they don't do anything to Trapjaw. But that was very nice. Very sweet. Seems like we might have got it done. Anyone joining right now, you joined at the right moment. You want to exile Marauding? We still have a dino to help trigger Enrage. Ripjaw, we draw a card, plus we exile, so we kill Esper Sentinel. This is good. This is very good. Yeah, just Ripjaw, pings, kills them. If they had multiple creatures, Trapjaw would be fantastic right at the moment. I'm going to get that untapped, keep Tamiyos just in case they want to do something to someone, but I think we might have got it here, folks. Man, Forerunner actually, I was hoping it would do some fantastic work clearing out all the small stuff that Azorius Artifacts potentially has, even if it just takes out Esper Sentinel, again stopping them from drawing plenty of things that can hurt them, be painful. Oh, this is that. Okay, I won, Sir Maximilian. You said it. I was hoping for a double Trapjaw. One is enough. You get the second one to trigger the first one. You're getting 2 more exiles. Yes, running low on cards. Another exile on his creatures. Wow. You get 1 Trapjaw. It's good. You get a second one. You get 2 triggers when Forerunner pings both of them. I was hoping Trapjaw Tyrant would help greatly, keeping their board clear or mostly clear, and whew, oh boy, that did the trick. Something nice, different variation to sink your teeth into. It's working pretty good. Again, the mana base maybe has to be tweaked just a little bit because Trapjaw Tyrant does require 2 white. Sometimes that could get awkward, but at the very least, we got a win on Azorius Artifacts. Fantastic deck, nasty, nasty stuff coming out from them, potentially. Ooh, yeah, I'm keeping that. Certainly looks doable. Pretty good chance we get to a 3rd land, be able to cast Forerunner on turn 3 there. Oh, Bluebear, that's certainly... You don't see Trapjaw used a whole lot. So, yeah, I mean, I've loved Flame Sweep. Before Flame Sweep, I did have to use Fiery Cannonade, a similar spell that was from Ixalan. 2 damage to each creature that... Each non-pirate creature, which really didn't come into effect, but... Oh, yeah, oh, this is good, this is good. Yeah, Marauding, definitely. Well, it's not Azorius Artifacts, but it looks like Is It Phoenix? That's 2 Azorius Artifact decks back to back. Really interesting, but I guess that's bound to happen at some point. I sort of lost track. I thought it was 3, but no, that was just 2 there. So luckily, we took them down one of those times. San had some fantastic games showcasing the potential of Trapjaw Tyrant. Man, I don't know. I might be going hard on Naya Dinos after tonight. Pretty interesting stuff. Always nice starting out, wanting to start out with a sweeper like Flame Sweep, dealing damage to trigger Enrage, but also as a backup if the opponent has weak creatures, Flame Sweep is also going to take stuff out, so pretty good. Unfortunately, no 3rd land yet for Forerunner, but we'll try and apply a little bit of pressure. Seems like the opponent may be stumbling a little bit, so that's going to work in our favor. Oh, going a little slow for an Is It Phoenix deck, so that is good. That is good. Haven't seen Unholy Heat, luckily, and we did get Drover of the Mighty down. It's always risky going Marauding Raptor, Drover. If they can get rid of Marauding as your only dino, then you also lose Drover of the Mighty because its toughness will drop because you don't control a dino. So that can be very rough, tense moments if they have any mana up and you want to risk going Drover. But it's paid off. Oh, more, yes, good stuff. Yeah, I think it's got to be Forerunner. Definitely. We'll keep that green back for Tamiyos, just in case we got to save somebody. Definitely, I think we may have to save Marauding Raptor, I would imagine. I would think Marauding Raptor. As long as Marauding, Drover stick around, should be pretty good. If we can go Trapjaw Tyrant next turn, we'll get 2 pings from Marauding and Forerunner, be able to exile a bunch of stuff and just go from there. Could be good, could be good. But I think I did see one Phoenix. Just one Phoenix right now. Yes, it looks like one Phoenix. We'll probably be seeing that Phoenix here. I would imagine with all their mana, cheap stuff. Hopefully it's not two Phoenixes, but it would be kind of nice actually, exiling both of them. I could see two Phoenixes. Oof, yes. Ox of Agonis. Something that also sits at 3 toughness. Another fantastic thing to take out with Anger of the Gods when they do escape this thing. Pretty much everything it seems with Izzet Phoenix is 3 toughness or less. Oh, I thought I had a chance to save it. That sucks. Ah, that's alright, that's right. Yeah, I think I should start doing that on the Arfie Games site, definitely. Another way to see the list, it is in the description, but yeah. Hopefully that didn't mess us up missing Tamiyo's there. Man, that's too bad. Well, Ripjaw. Hopefully we draw that 5th land. Next turn be able to go Trapjaw Tyrant. Oh, phew, okay. But it's got to come into play tapped, I think. Question is, will we want to save something? Nah. Hopefully we're not dead, but I think there's a good chance. Rest in peace, the Flaming Draco. You said it. Missing that Tamiyo's Safekeeping certainly did us in. Would have been able to exile 2 things, like I mentioned. Probably both Arclight Phoenixes. Ooh, yes, Dorat, that is going to do it. So, at the very least, yeah, it's a learning lesson. But, yes, Yoguchio, certainly at 4 a.m., that gets, that's pretty early, to say the least. So, yeah, I think that's a good suggestion, putting the lists and a little deck write-up potentially on the website. I think that would be good. But is it Phoenix, though? Anger of the Gods, like I was saying. Fantastic stuff here. Flame Sweep. Probably not killing a lot of things because there are many things that are above 2 toughness. Shifting Ceratops. I don't think they have Crackling Drake, which is just nasty, nasty stuff. Oh, Temple Altisaur. Beef up the durability of dinos. I think it's time. Take out Ghalta Primal Hunger. I know we're dropping the queen. It's always a sad day, a sad night when we cut that, but Temple Altisaur. Make all dinosaurs take all but 1 damage whenever they are dealt damage. That's going to be good, potentially. Saving things from the nasty Unholy Heat. 1 red, deal 6 damage to something. I think that could be good, but we got to cut a little bit more. I think Regisaur Alpha. Temple Altisaur, stalling things, exiling lots of stuff with Trapjaw to keep things clear. Yes, rest in peace, Ghalta, you said it. Yeah, but hopefully Temple Altisaur shows up and helps us out here. Kind of similar to the starting hand of the first game there. Hopefully they don't do anything to Drover. Yes, Blue Bear. I think Trapjaw tonight is the queen. Oh, Oh, that, I think I saw 2 mulligans there. Hopefully that works in our favor, but I think Trapjaw Tyrant is the queen tonight, especially with that inspiration for the name. It's a trap, which maybe some of you guys get the reference if you're fans of Star Wars, the old one. Okay, no phoenixes in the graveyard. Crossing the fingers. Let's see. Okay. Definitely if there was phoenixes, we'd see those go in the graveyard straight away. Star Wars, old movies, Sir Maximilian are lovely, fantastic stuff. But we got that 3rd land. If all goes well, Drover survives. Forerunner next turn. Hopefully followed by Trapjaw Tyrant there. Oh, I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, or Book of Boba Fett. Definitely looking forward to Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was a awesome trailer. Fantastic stuff. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Drover, which I did probably expect. Tapped it is. But yes, Mandalorian, good stuff. Yeah, I saw people were saying Book of Boba Fett was hit or miss. Especially though, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Oh, and Ben Kenobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi's name, that's my name actually, Ben, so I kind of have that camaraderie connection with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, poor Drover, kind of rough. Always nice being able to go Marauding Raptor because it is at 3 toughness, something to really keep in mind, especially against a deck like this where lots of things deal 2 damage. Ooh. There's the anger, and no 2 sources of red. So this could be a little bit of a lesson, you know, seeing something like Anger of the Gods where you're needing 2 sources of red. I jinxed myself. I said, oh, maybe they don't have Crackling Drakes, but we're seeing a Crackling Drake, and that is going to do the trick if we can't do something real quick. Basically, I like every Star Wars movie, show. It's in the Star Wars universe. That's not going to do it. Well, it's a little painful. Sometimes that happens. Again, tweaking things, I think, is going to do the trick. Perhaps just dropping Anger of the Gods completely, only having something like Flame Sweep that does require just a single red. Certainly a lot easier to cast than Anger of the Gods here, and much easier on the mana base. Things don't get awkward like they are at this moment. Not a fan of the new Star Wars? It's so different. You want to kind of try new things, but you want to maintain and keep that feel of the old movies, that sort of thing. And like Magic, people don't like change. So when stuff happens, and if it's a big change, that can really rub players the wrong way, especially when they're used to playing with certain rules and those rules just completely go away or they're changed slightly. Can be rough. 6 turns, no, hey, that's all right. I've had even worse things happen to me in the past. I think we'll try for Forerunner. Hope for that 5th land next turn. Actually, no, I got a decline. I almost grabbed a dino. But we got to hope for that 5th land. Yes. I don't know. I don't know about the best musical theme. I like Star Trek's musical themes. Would be nice if you could choose your own music, maybe Magic themed music that you could play. Something like that. It would be a nice new addition. Something cosmetic that you don't need power-wise. You could, something else to buy, monetize. It's not a must-buy, but could be nice to customize the experience for you guys. For myself, I can't actually hear what's going on at the moment, but is that going to do it? Let's see. Tamiyos would give us 2. We go to 11. They do have 9 at the moment. I think that might do it, though. Oh, they could do so much stuff to monetize more aspects of the game. Again, it's not required. They'd make money. I think it's a no-brainer, but let's see. Drover, Ripjaw. Go for Ripjaw. Try and draw a source of green to be able to go Tamiyos. Ooh, that's not a source of green, so that is, unfortunately, going to do it. Pretty rough there for quite a few turns. Not quite drawing the lands that we needed, but it's alright. Definitely, I think I'll probably be switching out Anger of the Gods now that I think about it again. It was very awkward there. Leaning, again, more on Trapjaw Tyrant to deal with creatures. I think that's likely, potentially, all that's needed. As you saw against the Azorius artifacts there, we just kept exiling. So perhaps we don't even need a sweeper like Anger of the Gods. Yeah, buying soundtracks, different planes, and also, speaking of different things, being able to customize the board that you're playing on. I just think that's the most basic thing. Easiest, no-brainer, straightforward thing that they could have done. Just makes sense. You know, $5 for a specific plane, something like that. Soundtrack, yes. Soundtracks, different battlefields, maps, whatever you want to call them. Azorius control, though. Hopefully we don't see Marauding Raptor get bounced. Ooh, I think that's going to happen. Oh, phew. I was worried. They saw Marauding Raptor there. Luckily, they didn't. Well, Divine Purge is fantastic. We do have a lot of small stuff, and that did set us back, at the very least. Silver lining. It's a small silver lining. Chipping away. Starting to deal a little bit of damage there with Lair of the Hydra. Hopefully, that makes all the difference. Definitely Marauding Raptor. Could see them countering this. They do have 4 up, so commit. That's alright. Azorius control is likely bound to be a rough matchup. Teferi, this might do it.
I know my responsibility. Hurry.
That's alright though, still having a good time, as always. I think if we don't draw a land coming up here... Yeah, that's going to be just too much of an uphill slog, and not having shifting Ceratops to hope we get eventually down the line. Yes, that's rough. I think we just cut Trapjaw. And again, having just lands in for one thing. If there's games where we're wanting to cut Trapjaw, then those lands that make white, the dual lands, anything like that, it's kind of just going to a waste, unfortunately. So things could also be tweaked in that regard. Maybe having something else that costs white that is good in the control matchup. But yes, I'm keeping that. That looks fantastic. Certainly send Temple Garden to the bottom because we don't have anything that needs white. double drover. Would be nice. If we get a second source of green next turn, we could go both drovers, but again, we gotta watch out for that nasty, nasty Divine Purge. So, play it safe, hold one back. Again, I wouldn't really want to name one of the Unclaimed Territories for human, just because that could get pretty awkward later on. Excuse me. Yeah, that animated trailer was nice. Man, Divine Purge is bringing the pain right here. Yeah, we'll get Marauding. Would be nice. Hopefully it does survive. They don't do anything to it, but ouch. That's rough. Yeah. There's this Marauding, at the very least. Drover, yes. Alright. Hopefully they don't have another Divine Purge, but man, that certainly set us back. And now that I think about it, there are some things that would help against control. Semester's End, exiling all creatures we control, and kind of would like Marauding. Yeah, go Marauding. Hopefully we are able to go with Ripjaw here for 2. We'll see. I think they might want to do something to this Marauding. Sensor, do we want to pay 1? Yeah, I think I'll pay 1. And hope it's not a Divine Purge coming up. That's gonna suck. Well, at the very least, now we're getting 3 damage in, chipping away. Perhaps could have been nice saving Tamiyos. Oh, shifting Ceratops. Exciting stuff. We got the thing that helps big time against this deck. Hopefully they don't have another March of Otherworldly Light, Fateful Absence, something nasty like that. Or a Settle the Wreckage. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, but we'll try for maximum damage? Maybe. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. Just in case. And we still have that 1 green left up for Tamiyo's safekeeping if we do need it. Yeah, I'm actually just going to let that happen. We may need Tamiyo's safekeeping to help save Shifting Ceratops here. It would be nice saving Shifting Ceratops. If they do try and go with a Wrath, I think that might be a possibility. But also Anger of the Gods as well. Right, it's looking pretty good. Yes, Blue Bear. Definitely, as long as you have enough green mana, you could give it haste, trample, and reach all in 1 turn. It's pretty fantastic. Oh boy. Well, that's going to do it. So potentially we might have had lethal there, but I think they could have done something to somebody with their mana up. Would have been nice if we were able to take them out there, but it was not the case. Well, Ripjaw. Don't think they can counter anything with 1 up, and we will be able to save it with Tamiyo's safekeeping. Let's see. Gotta do something to Ripjaw. I think they got a -3 to try and get rid of him. Hey, Tamiyo's hopefully coming in strong here. Ooh, I was worried about something like that. Maybe we get Regisaur Alpha? No, that's not the case. Can't use Drover, so might as well go the one that costs 4.
Let's skip to the good part.
Man, that would have been pretty sweet. Saving Ripjaw for the win. Shifting Ceratops certainly would do the trick if we can top deck that. A land? Well, something. I imagine they'll play some sort of spell, make a shark that would be able to trade with Drover of the Mighty, so I think I'll just hold him back for now. Will be nice next turn, potentially attacking with both of them as 3/3s. Hopefully when we play Ripjaw there.
We need to move quickly.
Ooh, the nasty Divine Purge. Make a red, just in case. No, it does exile it. Alright. Ooh, that's not good. So, we're hoping and praying for a shifting Ceratops below that Ripjaw Raptor. I am missing Commune with Dinosaurs at the moment. Certainly has been nice in the past, digging for something we desperately need, but that makes me cry big time. A Drover of the Mighty, 4/6. I'm sure that makes you guys shed some tears, but try for Ripjaw. They don't do anything too nasty to it. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected them to -3 with Teferi. With that token being a 6/6, it can nicely trade with Ripjaw. Oh, that is not good. So basically, we need shifting Ceratops. And that is not shifting Ceratops. So couldn't quite get it done against Azorius control. Certainly some tweaks. It's working through my mind. Things to help out against a deck like this. Sometimes it's painful, especially testing out new variations, but I always 100% have a fantastic time. What is that there? Yes, getting that Drover to 6 mana. Oh, rough stuff to say the least. What time are we at? I think that might be it for tonight. Yes, Flaming Draco, it was hard to watch, but I had a good time. No worries, no rage. It's all good. Going to be tweaking this list a bit tonight. Not sure what I'll bring back and start with tomorrow night, but yes, always sad to see someone lose to control, but oftentimes we have got it done. It is very sweet, especially when we get wins against Jeskai control, Azorius control. At the very least, you guys see ways not to do things, or hopefully things that can help you whenever you do face a deck like that, or potentially use a deck like that. Yes, I will leave it there for tonight. Almost got to an all-time world record concurrent viewers, so thank you for that. Plenty of likes, always fantastic to see, and hopefully all you guys have a good night. There is always 100% room for improvement. A lot of interesting things there for sure. Yes, Flaming Draco, good luck to you as well. Good night, Francesca. Yoguchio. Good night, Sir Maximilian. Blue Bear. Everybody else, whether you're watching right now or later on. Man, that was fun. Fun stuff. I'm just happy I don't have to shovel really anymore because it's finally above freezing. Chuni, have a good night. It's usually about 5 or 6 degrees during the day right now, so no shoveling gives me extra time. Yes, definitely exile cards. Actually, before I go, one second. Oh, see you next time. Yes. Oh, certainly more Naya Dinos. I'll feature stuff to help against decks like that with exiling, board wipes, that sort of thing. The Falafel, yes. How's it going? Just about to end things here, but actually, I'll quickly, before I go, I'll show the potential stuff in white that I might bring in for board wipes, that sort of thing. That's not how you spell it. Okay, there it is. Just quickly, before I go here. Semester's End, 3 and a white. Exile any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of the next end step, return each of them to the battlefield under its owner's control. Each of them enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter, so more power on all the dinos, if it's a creature, and more loyalty on a planeswalker. Fantastic stuff. Yes, there is that new Alchemy white card. Fragment Realty, yeah, not quite sure what the name is, but this card, something like this card, a delayed bounce, helps survive any exile effects because the creatures just aren't on the battlefield there. Get around Farewell, which we saw that nasty Farewell there. Settle the Wreckage. Semester's End would get around that, but potentially we could just bounce everything, and with being a deck that focuses on enrage triggers, all the enrage stuff coming back in again at the end step, we would get some extra value from Semester's End or something like it. But certainly a delayed bounce, I think this is going to do the trick, and I have 4 copies there. I was planning to use something like Semester's End here at some point, but I'll leave it there for now. Look up some nice new tech, and again, thanks everyone for joining me tonight. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Have a good one.